VC, the wax tear. This is tough. I feel like I'm being forced. I feel like there's not someone off camera with a gun pointed at me. I feel like I was not sent a message from a group of guys who are forcing me to do this. I feel like they did not ask someone nicely to stand near me and force me to do this video. Who are these guys? Act more natural. Okay. Who are these guys? They're the jazz bums. So the jazz bums are doing a jazz label challenge. Okay. And they asked me to do it. I tried hard not to, but I succumbed. So their jazz label challenge is to show 5 labels. 4 they've told you what to do. Calm down. And so I'm gonna do what they asked someone to ask me to do. Okay, first one, Blue Note. And for this challenge, I chose to find my OGs. So here we go. For Blue Note, I have an OG here. This is technically a stereo. I guess the first pressing was mono. This is a stereo of Dexter Gordon, One Flight Up. I have the Tone Poet, but I also have an OG of it. And I found this, I'm not lying, for $1 at a thrift store. It is so complete, because it even has the original inner sleeve. I wish I could have all the originals of these. But they all have been coming reissued. Not that Clifford Brown. That's a 75th. But, you know, slowly but surely. Look at that. Kind of cool, huh? Nice hard cardboard original. And let's go into the OG label there. Beautiful. Gorgeous. I would call these things play, this is a VG, but it plays so loud and bright, you can't hear the noise. And let's see if you can see Mr. Van Gelder in the, can you see it? Van Gelder's in the dub wax. The label looks beautiful. This is really nice. But I have the Tone Poet. I got that first. I found this second. And nice. They have their sound to them. They're bright and loud, and it's a little more punchy than the Tone Poets, in my opinion. I have several OG Blue Notes I found thrifting, believe it or not. I have not paid a lot of money for these. So as far as this album, I kind of feel this is a little more serious for Dexter Gordon. A little more serious. That's just really my take on this. What is your take on this? Tell me. But this is beautiful. OG. Nice. If you ever find an OG, I hope you do, so you can hear how punchy they are. Okay. Next album. Prestige. Okay. Technically, I'll get this out of the way. This is a 70s green label Prestige Blue. And a great album. This is a reissue of this Gene Ammons. If you can find this is effing excellent. This is just insane. All Gene Ammons is good. And speaking of Gene Ammons, here's my OG. And technically, this is not Prestige. It is that offshoot of Moodsville when they did these cheap, I guess they were, I don't know, the cheaper labels where they're more second tier acts. They put on these Bluesville and Smoothsville and Who'sville, but this is Moodsville. And I have the Prestige reissue. This is like a VG copy of this. And I've done a video where I compare these two, it's really different. The procedure, the reissue by Analog Productions, she's a little more bloated. And this is funny. This does not look like someone tampered with this. It sort of does, but it looks like this had severe pressing problems, and they corrected it with a colored piece of tape on there. I swear this doesn't look like someone did it after the fact. So if anyone knows more about this, let me know. But cool. Yeah, you know, let's take it out so you can see this Moodsville, Snoozeville label there. There you go. Kind of cool. But maybe the reissue sounds a little better than this one. This is not punchy. Did Van Gelder do this? Yep, Rudy did this. Why isn't this sound as good as the Blue Notes? Someone tell me. Okay, next label, Impulse. Got an OG Impulse. This might be my most valuable record. Maybe. I think so. I have an OG of Coltrane live at Birdland. Let's pull this label, this cover out. Really nice condition. Really nice. Let's open it. There you go. Nice. Got Elvin Jones, Garrison, Tyner. The classic lineup. Mono, my friends. This is a mono. And let's look at this beautiful Impulse label. And I will tell you, yeah, this is pretty VG Plus-y. This is Van Gelder in the Dead Wax. So far, we're betting 1,000 with Van Gelder. He's in the Dead Wax on all these. There's the other side. Really nice. Nice and beautiful. So, really nice. Is a nice guy with the gun? No. Okay, next. We are showing Riverside. Okay, I have two Riversides. I'll show you like a basic one maybe later. This is a Cannonball Adderley in the poll winners. Ray Brown, Wes Montgomery. Who else is on here? Victor Feldman. This is a promo only. Is Van Gelder in the Dead Wax? No Van Gelder on the sucker. So, I think I'm selling. I have two copies of this. This one I'm selling. This is VG, but it sounds nice and bright. Again, I think that Moodsville is an odd one. I mean, it sounds good, but not as. This sounds better. Okay, here's the main Riverside I wanted to show. Bam, OG. Bam. Bam. Yeah, I'd say, I mean, just it's got surface marks on it, but it cleans up so nice. And sounds really good. So, Monk, having an OG Monk. You know what? This might have to come back into the collection. I think I was going to sell it, but I'm going to put it through the ultrasonic again, see how it sounds. So, bam. Okay. The next one is pick your own. I wanted to do two, okay? I wanted to do OG kick-assness. So let's go to the OG kick-assness. And one of my favorites is Chico Hamilton and his quintet. This is a Stereo World Pacific. And I don't know, check this out. It has the original inner. Look at there. You can mail away there for 3 World Pacific coupons together with $1 and tells you to a choice of the 21 Pacific 12-inch high fidelity album shown. So for 3 proofs of purchase and $1, you could have got any of these. And I'm guessing it's a bunch of crappy ones on here. There's Targi Carmichael. There's a Chet Baker. There's Not a lot of good ones on here. James themes from the James Dean story. Dude, they should give me one of the ones free on here. Like that Chet Baker sings. Come on, man. This is like mint. Okay. But you came here for the cup, for the labels. And this is a Hollywood pressing. Look at that. Cool, huh? This album, I don't know when this album came out. When did it come out? This was 56, 57. This is 1957. Now the thing I like about Chico Hamilton, I'll put this back in the sleeve, is he was very avant-garde from the get-go. Stuff was very different than jazz at the time. And who's on here as part of his group is Jim Hall. Freaking awesome guitar player. I don't think he gets a lot of love. Paul Horn's on here. Paul Horn, Joe Pisano, and Paul Horn's playing alto, tenor, flute, and clarinet. Fred Katz on cello, and Carson Smith on bass. But this is I think all throughout Chico, pretty avant-garde, different. Never, not like the rest of the pack. That's what I like about them. Okay? So there's your World Pacific. All right, so I'm going to end this with showing you an ECM. Love ECM. ECM is avant-garde-ish. I love this album. This is Dave Holland. Emerald Tears. This thing is just him on a bass. Just him playing the bass. And very compelling. Great stuff. Highly recommend this. If you could pick it up, I have it on CD. But this is outstanding. Just him on a bass. Okay. So there you go. Guy with the gun. Just chill. I've done what I was directed to do by a third party. So you do this challenge. And let me know what you think of what I showed. Until next time that I'm directed by the Jazz Bums to do a video, the Waxed is signing off.